once again to another exciting episode of the only youth show that allows you to voice your opinion on all that is happening in and around your community. Yep, Bona Retsang. But as you know, I never fly solo. I got my boy, Zach Attack.
Holla. Holla. You know what it is, guys. Welcome to Bona Retsang. Do remember to holler at us on our Facebook page, or you could always drop us a tweet at Bona Retsang. For more information on myself, PK, or the awesome show, you can check out our active website.
Let's get the show started, but before that, let's find out what we have in store for you guys today. First up, we take a look at the steps matriculants should consider after completing their exams.
We then catch up with hip-hop artist and TV presenter Prover.
We see what our School Squad journalists have been up to.
And then Boogeyman Boba gives us his wrap-up of events. Well, guys, it looks like it is really going to be a jam-packed show, so make sure that you stay tuned. Now, first on the lineup is Istamto, and today we are taking a look at what you can get involved with after your matric year.
For so many young South Africans, getting the chance to further their studies is a dream come true. But so many obstacles hinder them from walking through the big university gates.
What's the right time for us pupils to apply at university?
The right time is as soon as possible.
The first day of the opening day for applying.
Most of the large institutions have closing dates, and that's public and private. So you really need to start getting your applications in straight away and make sure that you know what the closing dates are. Some have waiting lists and will take later applications, but you are communicating to an institution that you're organized and serious about your future if you meet the deadline. And remember, you need to apply at more than one place, because if something goes wrong, if you're ill or the maths paper is worse than you thought it would be, you need to have options. Do your homework now. What we don't want is you to be hitting the exams in October or the results season in January, not really knowing how wide your choices are.
So guys, what if it happens Guti I wanted to do law and law bafuna, okay, maybe I wanted to do BCom and sciences, and marks army, they happen not to be good at the end of the year. Ngayenza
Supplementary exams.
Yeah.
For me, the biggest and most important thing to do if you don't get the results that you thought you were going to get is to take a breath and plan again. It is not the end of the world, and it certainly isn't the end of opportunities. Not succeeding the first time doesn't matter. Not trying the second really does. So if you didn't get what you hoped for, then look at your alternatives. And of course, if you plan now and apply at more than one space, then you've left yourself with a whole lot of choices. But if you don't do that, then you need to start planning then. So look at volunteer work, look at doing other things, applying at institutions that are still open.
What about a person who wants to study and he come across like obstacles like finance and stuff like that? What's
Well,
the other alternative?
I always hear people but they're not going to school because they lack of imali, agnamal ini. There are a lot of opportunities out there. There are loans. There's NFSAS which pays for studies.
And actually, don't forget scholarships. People are willing to pop up their money for you.
What you should be focusing on now is that daily dedication and daily focus and getting your applications in. For most of you, the matric parties and dances are pretty much over. Now it's really important, just get the last bit done. And then deal with the excitement or the disappointment afterwards and take it as another step. Take it as a series of journeys. This is the beginning of something wonderful, and there may be a roadblock on the way. But what really is going to matter is what you decide to do every step of that way.
Well, guys, I hope that's time to help you out. And if you are planning or deciding to go and further your studies at a certain institution, make sure that you go apply as soon as possible. But right now, it's time for us to go find out what our School Squad journalists have been up to. This is School Squad.
Hi guys, my name is Matokano Molesani. I'm from Sortrachens and we are in Ribonia High School today. Namhlanje we have a topic about vandalism in our school. So interview umuntu okalayo. Just follow me.
The issue of vandalism in our school is right, and we've been talking to these learners, and they are hard nuts to crack. They don't want to understand what we're talking about. Their whole aim is to make our school disorderly, and they sell some of the iron to the next scrapyard they forget that they are destroying their own school. So that is our problem. We have done interventions with parents to come and help.
We've interviewed two people. Firstly, it was the LO teacher, and secondly, it was the vandalizer of our school. Yeah, since really LO teacher is telling ukuthi hey, bekambacela manje lo muntu interviewed for the second time awasitshela ukuthi yena akanamali ufuna imali, that's why simoshela la esikolweni. Let's go to the victim who has saw people vandalizing in our school. Follow me. Now that we are coming to an end, I would like to say I would like my school to improve vandalism. I would like to see my school a very clean school that has respecting guys and everyone respecting people.
Thank you so much for that clip. Guys, remember, this is your show and we want to see what is happening in and around your community, so grab your cell phones and start recording. But now, without wasting any more time, let's check out our second clip for the day.
What improvements have you experienced since the use of tablets?
Well, I think the tablets are more advanced and our marks are improving, understanding and concentration.
Okay. What's easy between using a tablet and a textbook?
Well, it's a tablet because we can internet fastly and therefore.
I am Makolas, I'm the principal of the school in Monday. We recently got tablets from Oracom, which is in partnership with the Department of Basic Education in Mpumalanga. I think this initiative was necessitated by the call by the department to intensify the programs in math and science. So these gadgets are really in the school because they came with e-books in them. Now it means learners can page through those gadgets when they are busy with math and science. And yeah, we really went all out to talk to Vodacom through our learning center in Lendo. And for us to be one of the schools in the province, because we were sampled, we had our 30 schools, and out of 30 schools, dedication, is the one that made us to get it.
Sibonga kakhulu for lo clip osithumele yona. Kodwa as you guys know, we still have so much more in store for you guys. So let's take a quick breather. When we return, we meet up with hip-hop artist, TV presenter, and all-round talent Proverb. So make sure that you at home do not change that dial.
StudyMate is a series of study guides and DVDs created specially to help you ace your final exam. The StudyMate study guides and DVDs are available for all your key subjects like English, physical sciences, accounting, mathematics, and many more. Get your StudyMate revision material now. Call us on 011-482-4053. Or you can visit our website on www.studymate.co.za for more information.
Hello and welcome back to Yes, guys, do remember to holler at us on our Facebook page, or you could always drop us a tweet at Bona Retsang. PK, what up next?
Well, Zach, up next is the Love Life Groundbreakers, and as you know, Bona Retsang siyathanda ukunifundisa and siyathanda futhi ukufunda from mina. So let's not waste any more time and find out what the Love Life Groundbreakers have been up to.
I went to school and completed my matric in 2002. After completing my matric, I then went to CUT, towards achieving a national diploma in IT, software development. Then along the way it happened that due to financial strains and problems, I couldn't complete my certificate. Then I came back home with an idea that where I started company Bona Networks in partnership with my partner. As I said before, it's a family company. Now we are doing a business where it benefits us only. Then there came an idea, a non-profit organization, Kalibito Bokamoso Information Center. This non-profit organization, I'm the founder and the president at the Bokamoso Information Center. It was on the 3rd of January this year. Resheva man hore life e re phela ka ga yona kutlwana mona hona e jwang haholo coming to bana ba sekolo from grade 10, grade 11, grade 12. They seem not to be having that much interest in schooling because the resources and they don't get educational information like about the leaderships, the bursaries, how get a matric, what you gonna do. Then we registered the organization in 9 February. Our first event we invited University of Witwatersrand to Kutlanong High. Then I invited the matriculators to Kutlanong Kaofela, but we played in one just for what there is something you know,
especially kutlwana ke la bona like bo internet cafe ne a se ntho a sa ngata mo tlo ifumana ka ga location ke la bona
bokamoso program ya bona e re ntshitse di-strateng mona re etsa dintho tse seng hantle teng ya re bontsha batho talente ya rona mme talente ya rona re tsebisa pele batho ba bona hore ha re batho fela re na le ditalente.
Bokamoso Information Center ke organization e lo it affiliates as a member e ho rona, so ke mana mo e lo re as a member ya bokamoso o ka gona everywhere you go o ka gona hore o hlalose hore you are a member of the FSCSO forum. So mosebetsi wa bona ke mosebetsi o motle haholo, so ra o endorse mosebetsi wa bona before they even secured registration or they even secured the legal status, but already services nesentse ba tswela pele ka tsona.
I'm the brains behind everything. I can even say Bokamoso is my brainchild. I know it by heart. So I just love Bokamoso. But no one hates his or her own future. So and I know when that you will overcome everything and say it's Alena. And success is my destination as Nujana Tanzania. Push a life, and I think the positive you motivate about or one day this is my role model because he went through 1, 2, 3, 4 and still he had to overcome the issues and the problems of Bona.
Thank you to the Love Life Groundbreakers for that clip. Really good as usual, guys. But moving right along, up next is Zishani, and we caught up with hip-hop star Proverb.
Hey. Hey. My name is Rachel. I'm a PUA.
My name is Bali.
Banu Proverb, the presenter,
a musician,
the rapper,
quite a good soccer player,
artist.
Okay, so Zwell, many people mostly know Proverb for his successes, not his struggles before that. And I want to find out and educate everybody as to how Proverb got to Lapa Khona Namhlanje and what impact high school education had on the man he is today. Who better to ask than Pro himself?
It's your boy Proverb, entertainer. Television, radio, live, speaking, writing, author. I do it all and trying to find more. It's very important for young people to do what they love, because the minute you do what you love, you never have to work a day in your life. I have tried a lot of careers, I've tried a lot of jobs, and I wasn't fulfilled. And I think you only thrive and you only do well when you're fulfilled. So it's very crucial that you do something that you feel is a calling, that you have to harness and make a living from what you love. Academic excellence is very important, and in hindsight, I don't necessarily have regrets, but I wish I could have taken better advantage of the opportunities I had as a youngster. I had the opportunity to go to great schools, but at the time, I didn't have the foresight, and I squandered a lot of the opportunities. Having said that though, I encourage my kids to, to take their academics seriously, as well as focusing on their talents as well. Between academics and talent, if you can match the two, you have absolutely won. Because one, you need to be stimulated on a regular basis, and that means there needs to be a constant process of learning. So even if it's in the entertainment field, if you're not sort of imparting some sort of knowledge or gaining some in the process, then we're not growing. Then you might as well be standing in the corner juggling. And nothing against folks that juggle. I'm the one dude, I followed my heart and I went into entertainment. But I'm also the first to confess that when I had the opportunity to follow my brain as well, I didn't take full advantage of it. So as much as I don't regret the path that I've taken, I do feel like I would be better off and I'd have more options in life had I entertained both. And also, no one is to say that if you become an entertainer, you can't be an academic as well. You know what I mean? Why does one have to be at the cost of the other? Why not just excel at everything you touch? I would say to myself that, look, I'm glad you have this passion, but also recognize what you have in front of you, because that'll only serve your passion in the future anyways. So I would say, look, you have a dream, and so do all of us, you know what I mean? We all have a dream, but I feel like your furnace can burn hotter if you just add more wood to the fire. Do you know what I mean? And the wood, of course, being the metaphor of education right now. Hey, this is your boy Proverb, the author of The Fourth Right, and I just want to take this opportunity to wish each and every one of you writing exams right now good luck. Take full advantage of this opportunity. How well you do now will determine how well you do in the future.
Thank you so much to Proverb for catching up with us right there. It was a really good interview. I hope you guys enjoyed that as much as I did.
But now it's time for us to go see what else our School Squad journalists have been up to. Check this out.
Well, I go by the name of Primrose Shiva. I'm 16 years old and I've been bullied at school. Well, there are a lot of types of bullying at school. Like people may take your pocket money, they may take your lunch box, and like people may also gossip about you. Well, when I was bullied, it actually consisted of all of those issues. When at times I was bullied and I was talked about in a bad way, and people thought I was actually bad without even knowing me. The deal is I didn't know what to do, but I quickly understood what was happening. The reason why I chose to talk about this is because a lot of children are facing this situation and they do not have a voice. And it's pretty sad to know that we can't express ourselves that much when we really do need to express ourselves. And it's time we just need to let it go. Me dealing with this issue, I saw a psychiatrist, I saw a psychologist, but a lot of people do not have that ability. So you can talk to other people, you can go to the kids.
Thank you so much for sending in that clip, and just in doing so, you have won yourself a Casio watch to the value of 500 Rand. Remember guys, to send in your clips, all you have to do is send them into our WhatsApp number or BBM pin, which should be appearing on your screens right now.
But now let's take a quick breather. When we return, we hook you up with funny man Boogeyman Boba. See you after this.
Remember that time you had a maths teacher that spoke way too fast and you couldn't make sense of what he was saying? And then he got hit in the face with a soccer ball during break and the swelling made him sound like a crazy person? But then you got hit in the face with a soccer ball and had a concussion for a week? And when you got back to class, you had no idea what was going on and felt like your head was going to explode? No problem. Moby School offers free daily video lessons on Mixit for grades 10 to 12 in maths, maths literacy, physical sciences, life sciences, and accounting. Moby School. We got your back.
Welcome back to Bona Retsang. Yes, guys, do interact with us on our Facebook page by clicking the like button, or you could always drop us a tweet at Bona Retsang.
Now, earlier on the show, we met up with Proverb, who's already a successful hip-hop artist. But today on Iskoko, we get the chance to meet up with the aspiring hip-hop artist who wishes to dominate the stage one day. Let's go find out more about him.
I'm Sungezo Makanda, all the way from Eastern Cape, East London, and I go by the name of Sora. You can say you the best, I'm the better foe. Don't ride, I came for the win. My passion is rapping, and it started off like in my earlier years in high school. I started off with the poetry. After that, I came into the rapping by mistake, actually, because there was a beat a friend of mine made, and then I got onto the beat. People liked it. From there on, people like, why don't you actually pursue it? So that's what I'm trying to do right now. I fell in love with hip-hop because it is a form of way to express yourself, and within hip-hop, that was a means of telling the truth. Like the stories the rappers, artists tell is about real life, not about fiction stories or whatever wannabe stories. It is about the real truth. I'm still facing the fact that no one really knows who I am, so it's hard to get performances when you're not really known. Plus, to practice your art, it kind of clashes with school for me also. But still, eventually, I have to make time for what I love, which is both school and music. People that inspire me right now are Ifani and Dumi from The Volume. Ifani basically because he is closer and he is pushing what he's loving through his own language. And Dumi because from being known as the cheese boy or the person who doesn't really embrace his roots is still going hard at it. And right now he's like the CEO of Motif Records. In the future, I would like to see myself having graduated and being busy with work while pursuing my music career. Right now I'm working on a project which is my mixtape, and it's titled The Other Side. It's my first mixtape, and I've titled it The Other Side because it is a side that people don't really know of. To all the aspiring rappers out there, I would firstly be like, stop trying to be international, be original. At least speak of what you know, not what you see on TV, what you've been through, what you're going through, what you see around you within your country. I am Sora, and I am the future's Coco.
Thank you so much, Sora. I really do hope that one day your dreams become a reality. Unfortunately, guys, we're close to the end of the show. But before I let the curtains close, we gotta holler at our main man, Bugu Man Boba. Bugu, take it away.
My name is Boogerman Baba, and I'm going to give a little wrap-up of what is happening in the world right now. Well, Serbia just had its 10th annual World Testicle Cooking Championships. 10th annual. This thing has been going on for years. You know, other countries all have like championships for karate, soccer. Well, in Serbia, they're doing it for testicles. They interviewed a farmer, Dragna Todorovic, and he said they've been cooking testicles for generations, meaning his father cooked testicles, his father's father cooked testicles. Well, guys, it's obvious Serbians are really nuts about testicles. I mean, think about it, meaning that a child in Serbia will just ask, Mama, what are we having for dinner? And Mom will be like, testicles! And child will be like, yay! We having testicles, we having testicles, we having testicles. That's the testicle dance I just invented. Well, guys, back to Dragna Todorovic. He said this while actually slicing a set of horse testicles. It must be really hard being a horse, guys. Black women are using it for hair, and Serbians are cutting your testicles. It's hard being a horse. Give the horse a break. All right, guys, next up, a study made by the Cambridge University found that countries who have access to clean drinking water have 9% higher Alzheimer's rate. What? That is completely ridiculous. Does that mean that drinking clean water can give you memory loss? That is completely ridiculous. Well, guys, Serbia just had its 10th annual World Testicle Cooking Championship. What? I already said that? Somebody give me some dirty water! All right, guys, now finally moving into some entertainment news. Rapper Juicy J, yes, the man who brought us Bands Maker dance, bands that make her dance. We love the song even though we really didn't know what it really meant. Well, guys, anyways, he is offering a $50,000 scholarship to the best twerker. $50,000 goes to the best twerker. They are now sending twerkers to university, which is completely crazy because there is no such thing as bootynomics. You're not going to hear someone say, hey, Shirley, what'd you get for the biology exam? Why? Because bootyology does not exist. They're sending twerkers to university, $50,000 scholarship for shaking your booty. Now, ladies, I know it's a little misogynistic, but $50,000 university scholarship, don't just sit on that booty. There's a future behind it. Anyways, my name is Boogerman Barber. See you next week, same time, same place. Holla Black.